guys! Welcome back to my channel! How's everybody? Happy New Year to everyone! And so excited today to share to you about the US visa tourist application of my papa and how was the process and why it went so fast and smooth. All right, so just to give you a quick background, I came here in the US last February of 2023. Oh my, I'm almost 1 year na. And I applied for the visa. We applied for the visa last September of 2023, and then my papa got approved November of 2023. That was so fast. And so I think it was only like for 2 to 3 months. Yeah, it only took 2 to 3 months for him to get his visa approved. And just want to share, that I'm so happy and I feel so lucky that I was able to invite him to visit me here in the US, even though I haven't been here for a year. All right, so let us now start in talking about the details on how his visa application was processed. So in general, there are like 3 major steps that you have to go through. By the way, we did not use any agency to process his visa, his tourist visa. We just do it yourself, DIY, and it's mainly my younger sister who processed the everything and back in the Philippines, and I just provided the my information. I am just the financer, and she is actually the one who did all the going to the bank and everything. But 3 major steps in doing a DIY tourist visa is that first step is to accomplish your form DS-160, and that is a DS-160 form is an online non-immigrant visa application, and there's a specific website that you have to go to on that step, and that is on the SEAC website. SEAC means the Consular Electronic Application Center, and that's the website is ceac.state.gov. So seac.state.gov. So that is where you're going to fill up the information. I think it took us like 2 hours to fill up that information because there's a lot of questions in that website, and that's the most important thing. The first step is to fill up the information completely and correctly. So in that page, after you finish that step 1, you will be given an application ID number, and that's very important because you're gonna use the application ID number to the step 2, which is the creating an online account to the website portal.ustraveldocs.com. This website is specific to how you're going to pay for the visa fee application and how to schedule the interview date. This one, I just wanted to elaborate more on this step 2 because this one is kind of tricky. While we were doing the process, this one is like, this is where the part like, oh no, so what are we gonna do next? All right, so just want to share. So the visa fee is $185 US, and the conversion was 10,730 pesos. And then the payment option. So this is very important. There are 2 ways on how you're going to pay for the visa fee. The first one is to pay cash over the counter at RCBC Bank. And second option is to use an online platform, which is a PesoNet. And like there are only participating banks that has a PesoNet. So in our case, we did not use the PesoNet. my sister actually went to RCBC Bank to pay over the counter, cash. Okay, so that's the two payment options. And then before going to the bank, specific applicable US visa application deposit slip that you have to print out, and you cannot print multiple copies of the same deposit slip because it has to be unique. There should be a unique receipt number that has that reflects on that deposit slip, and you will use that receipt number for you to go back to your website and to fill in or to put in the receipt number for you to move on. So the next step is to select your interview date. So the first date that was available was March of 2024. So there are you can reschedule your interview date up to 4 times. So for my papa's case, we rescheduled his interview date for twice, because my sister tried to to check for another interview date, and it was moved up to January 2024. And then we tried again, and then my sister tried again, and then the last option, or the last rescheduled date was November 2 of 2023. So that was really we are very lucky that there was an available date. My target was really to have him ready and fly here on December for the holidays, because I went to California for the holidays last Christmas. So it was a perfect timing. It was an answered prayer that God granted us, to have his interview date move up to November, and he came December 19 of 2023, just right before the holidays. Just so perfect. All right. So after getting the interview schedule, the next step on that page or that website is to specify your documentation delivery. So 2 options for the documentation delivery, and that is a pickup or a premium delivery. So we chose the premium delivery, and we paid 440 pesos. That is via LBC. It was delivered to our house, and it was for a cash only basis, so cash on delivery there. So make sure that you have to give the exact amount, because the courier do not accept or do not have a change. So make sure to prepare for the exact amount. All right, so there you go. The last step for the visa processing is after you have an appointment, you have to go to your embassy interview, and you have to make sure to bring the necessary documents that is needed. So of course you have to prepare for your passport, round trip airfare, okay, and then your DS-160 confirmation page. And of course, you also have to bring NBI clearance, because this is what we forgot. my papa got a 221G because of this NBI. So guys, make sure that when you go to an interview, you have to bring an NBI regardless of your age. All right, okay. And then so let's go to during the interview day. It was his interview date was November 2 of 2023, and so there are like 2 steps in the interview. One is like on a screening test, and then the next interview is with the consul. So I asked Papa what were the questions to him when he was asked by the consul, and he said that he was asked for a very basic question. So the first question asked was of course, he stated his name and date of birth, and then the first question asked was, where is he going in the United States, and where and why. So he just answered Iowa and vacation. So where are you going in the US? Iowa. And then why are you going to the US? And then he just answered vacation. And then he was also asked like, how many children do you have? And then he answered 5. And then he answered that he is going to visit me, the daughter. So he was also asked, what's the work or the occupation of your daughter? And then he just answered, she's a nurse. That's it. So he said that they're just basically it, the questions. And the interview was really quick during his time. And since Papa is a senior citizen, he is 73 years old. He was assisted by the staff in the embassy. Thank you so much to that person who helped Papa go through the immigration. And by the way, guys, he flew here by himself, even if he has a pre-existing condition, and he was able to travel by himself. And also, that's it. So I'm just gonna share the details, or the things that we prepared also for his before his interview. I prepared for his travel slash medical insurance. So since I'm planning for him to stay here for 6 months, we bought travel insurance for about 6 months, and that is because it's not necessary. I mean, it's not a requirement, but it is necessary for him to have that, because so that in any kind of emergency, he has his own insurance. The second one is that we also prepared for his medical certificate, or fit to travel, because since he is a senior citizen and he's 73 years old, we just had to make sure that he can travel by himself. All right. And then the next one is that we just also prepared for his drug prescriptions, because he has an existing pre-existing condition. He has maintenance medication, so we had to prepare for a recent drug prescription, just in case it will be asked during the interview. And then the next thing that I prepared is the invitation letter. So I prepared an invitation letter, just stating why am I inviting him here, and what are the plans, what are my plans for him if he stays here. That's it, like a very basic invitation letter. And then we also prepared for his travel itinerary. Just these sub documents, or the supporting documents are not necessary. These were not asked during his interview, but we prepared it in advance, just so that just in case that he is asked, it's better to be ready than to be sorry, right? So I'm just also sharing what we prepared for his supporting documents. So my sister prepared, she printed out all the necessary documents. She has a folder prepared for Papa for the main documents, which is the confirmation page, the DS-160 confirmation page, his forms, his passport, his ID, his picture. And then there is another folder, a separate folder specific for this supporting documents, just in case that it will be needed. So my tip is that be prepared. All right, be prepared with the questions, be prepared with the documents, and do not show the documents if it is not being asked. Okay, do not submit the documents if not being asked. So there you have it, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video, and just sharing that it's okay to dream big, and it's okay to take risk. And we really prayed for it, that that Papa will be granted the visa, tourist visa application, because I know that it's really a privilege to be given the visa application. And And I am always grateful for God's grace and goodness to my life and to my family. And it was really a nice experience, and I hope this can inspire somebody out there to also invite your parents, your friends, your family to visit you here in the States. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I hope I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!